So I understand it's the 100th year of the Santa Lucia Festival, and it's an opportunity for the descendants of those immigrants who came here to Omaha from Carlentini in Sicily to celebrate your heritage, to honor your ancestors, to think about their sacrifices, their courage, their generosity, their faith, all of the things that were part of their journey to come here and then to establish life here, and then so many of their descendants now for a number of generations. So those who are thinking about their ancestors tonight, those of you here and others who will be part of the festivities all weekend, what is it that you really want for them right now? Your grandparents, your great-grandparents, great-great-grandparents. If you could wish for something good for them now, what would that be? Really, any of us who have had grandparents and great-grandparents, parents, when we think about those who have gone before us that are no longer here with us in this world, right now, this minute, what do we really want for them? Don't we want them to be alive? Not necessarily to come back and be with us, it'd be great to see them, but to have this abundant life that we believe is God's desire for them, for all of us. It's great to picture them at the heavenly banquet, filled with life, surrounded by the love of God, peace of God, no suffering, no worries, filled with life. Let's turn the question around. They're experiencing this abundant life. What do you think they want for you and for me? Don't you think, having tasted that full life, that they really would like us to have that too? That's why we have this confidence that those who have gone before us are praying for us, interceding for us, trying to pave the way for us somehow, pulling us along in the direction of the life that they now enjoy. How did they get there? How do we get there? We have the sense, I think, no matter where we are on our particular journey of faith, that this has something to do with God. That God is the author and the source of life. That God has created us for life, not for death, but for life, not a puny life, abundant life, the fulfillment of everything that we could possibly be as human persons. This is God's desire. So we want to be with God. We want to listen to God. We want to do the things that God has for us to do. So the people in the gospel today, who we just heard from, asked Jesus a question about this. They had witnessed him, maybe been on the receiving end of his feeding the multitudes just before this. Now they've been fed with this bread and they want more. They want to be taken care of. If Jesus has more goodies, more stuff to share with them, they want to get in on that somehow. But in the midst of this conversation, they asked Jesus this very important question. How do we do the things of God? In other words, what does God want from us? God wants to give us this gift of life. We already have it now, but there's more. And I think we all would agree, once we experience life, we want more life, not less. We want a bigger life, a more abundant life. So what do we do? What do we do to make sure that we don't mess that up, that we don't lose it, that we don't somehow get out of whack with what God desires for us? And I would just say I'm really glad that I am at Mass this evening, and maybe you are too, because we get to hear from Jesus one of the most important things that we need to know: how to do the things of God. And he tells us, here it is. This is how you do the things of God. Believe in the one he sent. Believe in the one he sent. We don't have to do 10 rosaries every day. We don't have to come to church on our knees. We don't have to give away all our money. You can if you want to. Maybe someday we'll be moved to do that. But first, we do this. We put our faith in Jesus Christ as the Son of God. This is right at the heart of our Catholic life. It's in some ways the most important thing that a Christian could know, that God is giving us this great gift of his Son, Jesus Christ.